don't know.
Yeah. Listen,
This episode, nigga,
after
we
that,
just talking. We ain't got no topic, nigga, but we gotta talk about what you talking about. But we also got to talk about this Trump shit, nigga. What the fuck,
oh,
boy?
bro,
You trying to
man,
tell me?
that script. Listen, bro, if they would have hired me, listen, if they would have hired me to write that script for what happened yesterday, it would have been way more extravagant and way more
what
believable.
I'm saying, that shit don't make no sense to me, son. You trying to tell me the United States president, all right, in this room, and I know for sure, coming from the military, that everybody in the room got to get vetted before every fucking event. They got to vet you like 3-4 times, bro. Like they do deep dives. So how the fuck did you get into this building with a gun and be able to fire that bitch off with a room full of fucking people? Ain't nobody see you pull his gun out.
Bro, we know for a fact that every time the president of the United States goes anywhere, he got security out the wazoo. We ain't talking about just 10 dudes walking around with bulletproof vests under their suits and shit. Nah, we talking about all kinds of different police. You got DC, what is it, DC, right? So you got DC police out there. Not only do you have DC police, you probably have some type of marshals, Secret Service, and all kinds of organizations to protect the president of the United States. So you telling me that this man was able to get into that hotel room lobby without a lanyard, right? Without a lanyard, because I promise you that I don't give a fuck who it is. Nobody outside of the people who were at that event was even staying at that hotel that night. Not only that, he was able to run past. Okay, but I get it, bro, because now, what was the first thing everybody talking about now? That ballroom, which was, which I think there was a judge that said he couldn't do it. But now all of a sudden, they're not going to have any choice but to approve it now, because now you're talking about the safety of the president, not only a current president, but future U.S. presidents that we may have too. So it's crazy, man. These scripts are terrible, do I tell you that much?
Let's see what these people talking about right quick. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Y'all got volume on y'all
White
side?
House.
Mhm.
Look at this room, dog.
It's all right. Let it
Y'all
play.
see this fucking room, bro. That's too many fucking people. You trying to tell me everybody in this motherfucking room, nobody see this nigga just standing in the middle of the room and just bust off shots before he bust off the shots? Ain't no fucking way.
He wasn't in the room.
He wasn't in the room.
Where the fuck
He wasn't in the room.
He was in the back.
Yeah, he was in the lobby. He was in a. He was.
Yeah,
I
he
think he
was
was
in
in
the
the
back.
outside lobby. Yeah, so he wasn't in the room when it happened. He was out, like Bruce said, was out in the back in the lobby, and that's when you could hear it in the video. You could literally hear the shots. You could hear the shots go off, right?
Let me see. Let me see what they
But what
talking
tripped
about.
me out, bro, about this is if you watch the videos from different angles, people just sitting there. They said telling people it's an active shooter. They just dipping their French fries. It just don't. A lot of this shit just don't make sense. We know y'all
said they
both
dipping
know
their
for a
French
fact because
fries.
y'all both military guys. Active shooter, first thing y'all doing is y'all scanning the perimeter. Y'all getting low, right? And it's so many different protocols. But you have people that still sitting up there eating. People grabbing wine bottles, alcohol bottles, and it was fucking weird, bro. Like none of it made sense. It just didn't make, like, if you really go and watch all the videos of different angles. First they grab JD Vance first. When do you grab the vice president before you grab the president? Not only that, then you grab the president, and then you go and grab the response was so fucking slow. It was almost as if they knew it wasn't a real threat.
The response was slow the first time they tried to kill his ass.
Again, approval numbers are, and again, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, man, but some shit it don't make sense. When his approval numbers are low, just like, last time with that shit. You got people that's not happy about what's going on in the Middle East. He's losing a majority of his base. It's how do you get your numbers up?
I don't think this gonna get his numbers up, nigga. That shit ain't about to get his numbers up.
It will get his numbers up, because what's going to happen is some of those who are in the base who left, they're going to keep saying Democratic lunatic, Democrat lunatic, liberal lunatic, liberal lunatic, liberal. They're going to keep spewing that, and then you're going to have these people that are getting riled up because they're angry and upset about what's going on. But you do also have folks that are on the right that's going to see it and call bullshit. Like, man, I call bullshit with this. And it won't recover everybody, but it's going to recover enough to make his numbers go up a little bit. Because I think he's polling at like 37% right now. So that shit is, I think, lower than any president in our modern day history. Yeah, it's crazy. It is. It's crazy.
That asshole, they almost killed his ass for the second time. And he got close. Just ain't where it need to be.
Shit, I think the third. I think the third. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think it's a third. And I'm a non-biased person because I ain't on the left or the right.
I don't think none of us on the left or the right. Well, I don't know what Bruce said. Hey, bitch.
Nah, I
Jay
could
ass
definitely
might
tell
be
you he
on.
ain't on no.
That nigga Trump support up there with that damn tank top on. Nah, so hold on, let's see what the rest of it talking about. Oh, that boy run up that alley. Yeah, that shit slow, boy. So I got a question for y'all. This dude right here. So they got the dude with the gun, and his nephew standing right to his immediately right here. He was just standing there like nothing was going on. Y'all saw that shit? I guess they were trying to
His
figure out where it
nephew?
was coming from. They popped it, right? I guess when he started shooting, the reason I guess they was moving so slow is due to the fact that they were trying to figure out where it came from. I thought they said it came from inside the ballroom,
No.
and they tackled him inside the bar, so he was in the lobby with the shit.
Yeah.
Now, ask yourself, how did you get in the building with the president, the vice president, and other high-ranking officials? How did you get in the building with a gun,
You
bro?
ain't see the video? That nigga just he went to the damn metal detector, and he seen how that was set up, and then the nigga just rushed through. I guess they was about to try to, pat him down or whatever, and that nigga just rushed through, and as he rushed through, that nigga came through, pulled the gun out, shot the one dude, and then he kept it moving. But nigga, there had to be at least 8 people in that fucking lobby. The nigga ran past 4 of them, and they said that I guess somebody tackled him. But I'm like, I don't know. Like the video, they was slacking. In the video I seen,
Bad.
they was just slacking, simple and plain.
Is this it right here?
But not even that, bro. You run into the lobby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
that's it right
look,
there.
he ran.
Look, soon.
Boy got
You
ghosts.
see,
That
that nigga
boy
looked
ran a
like the
full flat.
Flash
That
getting through there,
nigga
nigga.
ran a full flat.
So right
Neff ran like a
before,
full
right,
flat through
see,
that
and they
bitch,
wasn't
boy.
even tracking, but they wasn't tracking him. You see how many people come from behind where he was at? Like right here is when he shoot the dude.
Man,
Right,
where he at?
right there. When that
There
dude
you
kick
go.
as soon as
Zoom.
he's right there. You see when dude ducked down, he already had shot the officer to the right. You see how many
That nigga ran.
motherfuckers walked from back where he ran from? They was
That
slacking,
is a
nigga. Them
lot.
niggas was sleep on the job, bruh.
But not even that, bro. You
Yeah.
mean to tell me you shoot a Secret Service
Oh.
agent or agent or whatever that was, and they don't knock his head off? His
No, because
brain
if you
wasn't splattered
look at the
across that
video, he
floor?
came from around the corner in full sprint. So they really he
No,
caught
bro.
them
He
off
ran.
guard. Son, look at the
No,
video at the
so
bottom. He come from around the
bro,
corner.
it's a beeline. It looked like he coming from around the corner, but that's where the metal detector's at. The metal detector is back there. Let me see. If I could check.
Let me see if I can
Because
find
I've
this
But
watched
video.
that
Hold on.
video a few times. Motherfucker ain't.
but you
I'm
don't
about
you don't load this motherfucker up. You don't
You see,
load
they
him up.
wasn't ready, D. You see them,
them niggas was not
they
ready for
was
that shit,
slacking.
boy.
Right.
They wasn't ready for
I
that
get it.
shit. And he was in
They
full
wasn't.
sprint too.
But this nigga but he is unscathed. I don't see not a knot, not a bruise. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If I work in security detail for the president of the United States, man, that's Free Lick City right there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm whooping. Listen, they gonna be like, this dude is a problem. We gotta get rid of him. I'm whooping everything and everybody, bro. I'm whooping them.
You don't know what an manager.
I'm whooping them. They coming away with. They
I think
never
the,
gonna be
I
able to
think
say
the,
that I didn't do my job.
yeah,
Tonight from the
I
White
think
House
the fact that
Correspondents' Dinner at
he
the
shot that dude, they kind of was. Because like I said, they wasn't even ready, prepared, not one bit for what happened, bro. Like I said, them motherfuckers was completely asleep on the job.
Yeah,
They probably
they
thought
were,
this was
bro.
just gonna be another
And then
little
they
event.
also couldn't
Everything was
shoot
gonna be
because of that
cool.
crossfire
And you
too.
know they don't expect a nigga to do no shit like that.
At
Yeah,
at
for real,
fucking
bro.
boy.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I get it, but
they
just
couldn't light
again,
his
all this
ass up
shit just
because
don't
they
add
got a
up to
lot of
me.
crossfire right there. They would have hit somebody. They would have
Yeah.
definitely hit somebody.
And like I said, if somebody did tackle that dude, like they say somebody did, then they not gonna shoot. Because if they did, they would have shot whoever, you know what I'm saying? They would have shot their
Tackled him.
motherfucking, yeah, whoever tackled him. So
Mhm.
yeah, like I said, bro, it's a tricky situation, but
It
even
is.
then, bro, they was completely sleep on the job, bro. Them motherfuckers was out there eating donuts and drinking coffee and thinking everything
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
motherfucking sweet. And it wasn't.
If he wasn't
Yeah, and it's true, bro,
solo and he
but
had a
it
partner and it was two or three of them niggas coming around that corner running up that hallway,
Wrap it
They
up.
would have lit their ass up, nigga. They wasn't ready for that shit. Boy. They was not ready for
Hell
that shit.
nah. They'd have
And
tore
then he
their ass
black,
But
up
dude. That's
for
the
sure.
crazy.
it's
Look at Trump. Look how he
that's
looking
the crazy
stupid.
part, man. Listen. I don't want to sound like whatever, man. Like besides well, I can't say that because we did have the DC snipers, right? However, man, we don't do no shit like that. We just don't do no shit like that, bro. We don't. We gotta be
Hey,
honest.
Say, I
We're gonna
don't
think
know.
about the odds. We're gonna be like,
You
you know what? Mm,
New Orleans
even
had
if
a
I do
sniper,
get
nigga.
them, they gonna get me. What? When?
Boy, New Orleans had a fucking sniper
I
back
mean,
in
you
a
talking
G,
about
boy.
you
Yeah,
talking
way back
about
when.
God damn, what was his name? I did a short film on him.
On top of
Shit, he
the
was at
building
the
in downtown.
hotel.
Yeah,
The hotel, yeah.
yeah.
What was his name, bro? I
I
did.
don't know.
I swear I did a short film on him.
Let's look it up.
That's sad, bro. I can't remember.
Let me see.
you recording already, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me see.
yeah, go.
Mark Essex. There you go, Mark Essex. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about it. Yeah, Mark Essex. He did. Uh, he dealt with a lot, bro. But he was aiming for like police officers because he dealt with a lot of racism in the Navy. He dealt with a lot of police brutality and shit like that or whatever. So it came to a point where he snapped. And I ain't saying that it's, again, you don't always say, man, listen, when something happens to you, you never go for somebody who's innocent, man. If you gonna really really do something to the motherfuckers who did something to you. You know what I mean? Like, don't,
most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, don't go after the innocent, man, because they don't have anything to do with it. Even if they may have held the same mentality and mindset as the person who did to you, if you want to make an example, you go out to the person that who really did you something that was so detrimental. Detrimental in a sense, to you that it really fucks you up. Again, we don't do shit like that. First of all, this nigga unscathed, and then it's weird, bro, because it's so perfect. Donated to Kamala Harris campaign. He went to this college. He was a teacher. And all of a sudden, you have old videos coming out with him when he interned for NASA and worked for the government. It's just like it's
Wait,
too
who you talking
perfect.
about? You talking about
It's
the one
bless you.
for Trump, huh?
I'm talking about
The black dude,
college.
the
Yeah,
shooter.
yeah. It just it's all of it is just too perfect. It's too perfect, bro. It is. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Just
hold on.
again, and I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right. This is just my opinion, but I just think this shit is too perfect, and the timing of it all. That's the weird part because it's always the timing when something is happening. You're trying to take minds off of something that's going on. It just doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't
Mm,
add up at all to me, bro. Don't
hmm.
don't it
My
don't.
man, episode 5, Black Men Unplugged, man. That's
Fire,
me,
yeah.
Jarvis. I got my dog Dean with me. I got J Dog up in there looking like a slave, straight off the fucking straight off
I'm
the
unplugged,
plantation, ready to
dog.
work. Yeah, man.
Yes. Hey, I
My
just
nigga
finished
say he
cutting the grass
unplugged
this
all the way.
morning, Jack. I'm unplugged. Yeah.
And nigga say he
It's
all
been
the
a
way
long
unplugged, boy.
day, bro.
Boy, I feel you,
Yeah, it's
boy.
been a
I ain't gonna
long
lie.
day.
If that phone wouldn't have went ding-a-ling-a-ling, boy, I'm telling you, I'd have been sleep on y'all lap.
Yeah, I feel
See,
you.
I woke up, man. I woke up today. I was like, I need to get up and move around. Boy, today has been like one of them lazy days, fool. I ain't really want to do nothing all day. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah.
to you. But I
Yeah.
did get some shit prepared for the week. You know what I'm saying? I started a new little routine. I really supposed to be in the bed before 9 o'clock now. I got a 4 o'clock wake up. I'm about to try to get back on that PT time, G. Trying to get back on that
Okay.
PT time. Uh,
Okay.
get my mind right, get your mental right. How y'all week been, bro? How everything been going?
Good, man. Honestly, bro, I don't have no complaints this week. I'm trying to think of something that may have happened, but nothing really. This week has really been like a tremendous week. I can't say it was easy, it was breezy, it was smooth, man. I relaxed, and I did the old school thing. You know what I'm saying? Put on some music earlier. You know what I mean? And got the cleaning and shit. So,
Not the.
um,
I was supposed to do that. I started trying to do that. Ain't
hey,
work out.
bro, you know what I'm
Ain't work out.
saying? That nostalgia, man. I put on some
Jay
70s.
ain't work out.
You know, I was
I
rolling, bro.
tried it, though. That shit just
I
didn't
was
pick for
rolling.
me, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not today, boy. I was not motivated today. Today was one of them. They're like, shit, I got a long week at work. What about you, Jay? You
Yes,
good
sir.
up there, bro?
Ah, shit, man. going through the motions, bruh. That's it. Just the
What your mental been like?
typical. My mental been tonight. Tonight, it's just dealing with coworkers and stuff. It's different, but it is.
So, bro, what's up with you and your coworkers, dog? You be ready to fuck these Mexicans up, dog.
It ain't.
What's
It
going
ain't.
on,
It
son?
ain't, bro. It ain't Mexicans. It's just. It ain't nothing racial, bro. It's just motherfuckers just don't know how to keep shit simple, man. That's it.
Nigga on.
People don't understand. Keeping shit simple makes shit work so much smoother. Motherfuckers like to overthink it. And it'd be a real simple task, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so we got a couple of apprentices on the job, and I mean, for them, they cool, but when I was an apprentice coming, I didn't, and that maybe it's just because I was a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I didn't really do a whole lot of overthinking shit, man. I was like, okay, like military, they tell you to go do it, okay, I go do it. They use just a little bit of common sense, something that
Just
makes
enough.
sense for, yeah, just enough to just
Just
make
enough.
sure that it makes sense, not to do nothing, not to just do it how they said to do it, or just they tell you go over there and fucking drill a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? And I just go over there and I just take a little stick and try to drill a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? You got people that do
Mm-hmm.
shit like that versus,
Yeah, no, your
actually just
crazy ass
sitting
just
like,
blow the whole wall up. You know what I'm saying? You say put a hole in
yeah,
that bitch.
hey,
Somebody blow that bitch
that's
up.
the
Get it
hole
out
in
the
that
way. That
bitch.
was you. Hey, you
Yeah.
want me to go ahead and put a hole in that
It's a
bitch? I'm gonna
hole
put a
in it,
hole in
man. You know
that.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
put a
you
hole in
ain't tell
that
me how
motherfucker.
big that
That's what
bitch to
you
be.
want. I got you. Yeah. As long as there's a hole in the wall, they can't
That's
say
all
that
that
I didn't
matters.
do what they asked me to do,
I
man.
follow
But nah, it's
directions,
just
nigga. You.
that's it. That's
Mm,
it. But nah, it's just trying to figure out how to keep people motivated, as well as keep things as simple as possible and not to overthink or overdo things, right? It's the task, you know what I'm saying? And it really shouldn't be my task, uh, because I ain't getting paid for it. I gotta do it because, like I said, man, they be overthinking shit and it be making the jobs, it be making it harder. And I'm like, man, this shit is too easy, y'all. Like it's simpler than people think it is. It's just trying to make it simple, not for me, but for safety reasons as well as for them to learn. Like there's ways to do stuff, and there's a complicated way and there's an easy way.
mm-hmm.
And you could do that, and I'll let them do the complicated way all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in best best way to learn is to learn
About 5.
like in the field, something. So I let them do their thing. I let them go through, and then I'll come back and be like, take a look. What do you see? This is what you could have done. And then they be like, oh yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you complicated the fuck out of that. Like we'll get done.
Them niggas did. They had 2 dudes. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. Them niggas just robbed the armor truck and got away with like 1.8. They're like
Damn.
1.8 or some shit like that. I mean, whenever y'all
Where
ready to
was this
mass
at?
up, we can go ahead. We can make a move. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas don't want to do that.
Nah,
Y'all want the
brother.
truck. Y'all
I
straight.
love my freedom, bro. Nah, I love my freedom,
You
bro.
niggas
I'm
don't
good.
want to go ahead and make. We could crash out one
Bruh,
time and to see what's up.
Nah,
1.8 three ways?
Ain't enough.
that ain't
Nah.
enough,
Ain't
bro.
enough.
Dude,
Hell nah, bruh. Now you
man,
show me a
listen.
lick, you know what I'm saying, like on some Den of Thieves type shit where we
say,
about to
say.
run up a major man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nigga,
A nigga
yeah.
got to be organized for that shit, man. You got to
Yeah,
be real
man,
organized
hey.
for some shit like that. But them niggas,
You
they
Now you
they
do.
hit
say
that. Hoe.
You really do.
1 point
Yeah.
what?
I think it was like 1.8, 1.5,
Hey.
1.8.
Listen, now if that was 1.8 billion, I see, yeah.
Nigga, a
Oh,
I
billion?
risk it.
nigga.
A billion?
Right now, nigga. Hey. Hey,
Immediately. Nigga. I'm taking
I'm
that.
about to load up and come down there right now.
I'm taking that ride, bitch. I ain't even
Yeah.
about to lie to you.
1.8
Shit.
billion?
Where
Yeah,
we
bro.
going,
It's
nigga?
worth it.
Shit. That's
1.8
all I need
billion,
to
nigga?
know.
Yeah.
All I need to
I'm
know
lit.
right now, where are we going,
Damn.
nigga?
Yeah, we doing some Ocean
Yeah.
11 type shit around this nigga.
I'm
We
about
be
to
doing
tell you,
some
because guess what?
planning, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hit this bitch at a
Like I
certain
said,
time,
we could do
in
some
and
Den
out.
of Thieves type shit. Long as one of us get away, hey, Make sure everybody else good.
Make
Shit.
everybody
You know what I'm
else,
saying?
That's all
everybody
I'm
else straight.
saying.
That's it.
Yeah.
Boy,
That's
what?
it.
And guess what? We do 1.8 billion. I know some places to put some money, some dark money. You
1
feel what
You
I'm
know, well, you
saying?
know what the fuck
And I
I
know some
do?
motherfuckers who down, you know,
Well,
like so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
I
billion?
risk it. You
I'm
know,
going to
I risk it.
Thailand,
Yeah.
But
bitch, immediately. I'm going to
anything
move
with
with no
M's on it,
extradition. I'm going somewhere where they can't even
unless
come
it's
get
like
me, nigga.
400 M's that I'm getting, yeah, 400 M's, yeah, I'd take the risk. But
We need a
1.8,
we need a plan. We need a plan.
bro,
You hear me? We
no,
gotta have a
indeed,
plane
no.
parked ready to go. As soon as we hit that bitch, go straight to the plane, fly straight out. You know what I'm saying? I
No.
had to tell you.
That's
What you
it, bro.
mean?
No.
No, what? Where you going?
Nigga, hell nah.
A
They
plane,
gonna shoot
a
that
plane,
motherfucker out the
fucking
sky,
down. I'm
Jack.
about
Man,
to tell you,
you niggas don't be
fucking
watching movies.
plane.
The movies tell you how to
Yeah.
get away with
No.
it. So if you fly low enough under the radar, you good. You only
Brother, you
gotta
watching a movie. Trust me. Trust me. You watching a movie. Believe you me, they know any and everything that go up in the
I'm
air.
on some Mission Impossible shit, nigga. We flying under the radar.
They
We
know
gonna stay there.
every
You know what I'm
anything that
saying?
go up in the air.
We gonna follow the Mississippi River.
Okay.
Fam.
Okay.
Now, if you talking about a planned flight
Okay.
that's supposed to take off, a planned flight
Man,
where
you
we
ain't
can
about to
go and
get
load
no.
up at the airport on a tarmac and we can jump on and it's a planned flight,
That ain't gonna
that's
happen.
different.
That ain't gonna happen. That's
Why
You'd be
ain't it?
impossible.
surprised.
That's impossible.
It ain't impossible. What? Look at buddy that did that in what was that, the 70s, that drug dealer? I was in Detroit, I think that nigga walked on a commercial
To my Bumpy
to
Johnson, nigga.
no, not Bumpy. No, this nigga's been on America's Most Wanted list since the like 70s. And
And they
they don't
still
know
ain't catch this
where he
nigga.
at. They don't know where he at. He jumped on a plane
And out of there.
out of there. They don't
And they
know
got
where he
a
at. They don't know
that
if he
nigga
dead or if he alive.
and they got a whole new face, whole new life,
Oh, I'm sure.
fingerprints different and everything, bro.
Nah. Listen, I ain't stealing no cash. If it can't be melted down, I don't want to deal with it.
I mean, that's true too.
If it can't be melted down, all that shit
Hey,
traceable, bro.
like I said, with the den of thieves, they hit them notes that didn't have no, they was already scrubbed. Like I said,
Mhm.
that's the type of shit right there.
Well,
Yeah, them numbers
you
ain't
know
in
the
the system.
Texas what it is out here is the I don't know if it's the Mint or whatever the fuck it is. It be right downtown. You know they burn money like
Yeah.
every
Every
day. Every day they burn a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Like they take that shit off the books, so the numbers that's on them bills ain't on. Man, let me stop talking about that shit before we fucking have FBI knocking at our fucking door, talking about these niggas is planning to hit the fucking hit the world's
Nah,
biggest bank. Nigga, we be on fucking CNN talking about, man, we was just talking shit.
nah.
We was just talking
Trust me.
shit. They got us stupid ass
Look,
locked
bro,
up.
Nah, bro.
that
If
shit
you
gotta be.
if you really gonna hit something these days, this day and age, in 2026 and forward, you really have to have a plan. And 9 times out of 10, it's not just the three who's
Listen,
doing the actual robbing, it's just the front man. You
if
got to
you
have
ain't
some
got a
real
hacker on
intricate
your
motherfuckers
team,
behind the scene.
if you don't have a
Not
hacker
even
on
just
your
a
team, you're
hacker,
not
bro.
getting away, son.
You got to have a hacker, a financial advisor, a banker, somebody who might be
You need
in
plugs
a
in all
government official.
aspects.
You
Yeah.
need a plug in all aspects. Somebody
It's
who
too many
someone
fucking cameras to try to get away with some shit, nigga.
they know they already got you. You
It's
good.
too
You
many
know you
fucking
going to.
cameras, nigga.
They got
Facial
a plane waiting
recognition.
for you. You on your way to
Yeah.
Bali. You
Yeah.
ain't. You know what I'm saying? You got to really be connected.
And if they can't
You
catch you, they
know.
gonna kill you with this Trump administration. They gonna send a nigga to hit your fucking
Shit, they might be the. You talking about that? They might be the one to hire you. What you talking about?
man. You
What you
hit
talking about?
nigga 100,
Might be the
250
one to hire
million.
you, bro.
Like 250 million ready to go. Untraceable cash? I don't know, Ding. I might have to put that shit in back of the wagon, nigga. We rolling. I know how to skydive, nigga. We out. That's all I need to do. We started off on a plan, nigga, but we jumped out that bitch to get what we needed to get. Nah, wait, that's a plan, boy. I might be airborne that day. Hold on. Wait,
This one, yeah,
hold on. The military done taught a nigga something. You know what I'm saying? You open that back door and push that bitch out. Yeah, son. Say, what y'all think about these fucking mass shootings been happening, bro? Yeah, one in Shreveport. I think it was another one in Dallas had one. Dallas had one. They had another one in I think it was Shreveport or Baton Rouge or something at the mall.
Mall of America. All I know is some shit don't add up to me. And again, I'm not trying to play race. All of a sudden, we done had 3 major events that happened. We
Back
talk
to
about
back.
mass shootings, and we talking about a mass shooting of a man who going and killing his children. That's
This bitch
technically
ass.
not what the definition,
This bitch ass,
but
man.
again, whenever I see, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Whenever I see a black man in national news, when it comes down to something, it always reminds me of distraction. So it's in a playbook, bro. It's the same playbook we've been seeing for years. When this doesn't work on in this area, okay, the deportation is not working. Okay, the war in Iran, the Epstein files. Let's put something in the news that people Americans fear the most: a Negro.
That nigga
Negroes
said
are
a
going
Negro.
insane. They are losing their
That bitch said
minds.
a
They
With a
are killing
gun.
their
Negro.
Yeah,
families, and hey, bro,
yeah.
that is a threat, man. It
I
is.
Yeah.
don't know, sucker. You gotta think
Black
about
man with
it.
a
But recently,
That
fucking
shit is a
the
threat, bro.
it's been an uptick of black men either killing their families, killing their girlfriends, killing everybody around them, then killing themselves. That shit has been like a slight uptick over the years, bro. Like niggas really mental health been fucked up. Like niggas been smashing and killing their kids and killing themselves because they girl done left them. Or they girl done went in, you know what I'm saying, or cheated on them or whatever it is. Niggas say, fuck it, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. I'm gonna kill myself, you, and these fucking kids. How about that?
it's been like that for
That's what I'm saying. But
if
it's
you
been a
ask
slight
me.
uptick in the last 15 years, son.
Yeah. Of them putting it in the
Exactly.
That's true.
But it still ain't no comparison to others. If we won't keep it a bean, we won't be honest. It ain't no way. Do you know in the suburbs, man? You know how many men uh actually when it comes down with domestic violence, killing their families, killing them, murdering themselves, you know what the numbers are? It's insanity. So again, whenever I see something, because this happens every single day, damn near. So when I see something like this in the news, it gives me, again, I know the script, man. You know, I write some of my damn self. So
Nigga said I write some of my damn self.
it is. It's like it's bro. It's like a movie play. You know what I'm saying? That when you really sit down, bro. When you really sit down, and you really give yourself time to sit and think about everything that you've been seeing, everything that you've been watching. So much information is being pushed over and over and over again. It's just like with social media now. I was talking to someone about this the other day. I say, isn't it weird how a few years ago in the algorithm, when people were trying to speak truth to power, they would really push that shit. They would shadow ban it in the algorithm. But now all of a sudden you're seeing so much. So what happens with that is you take information and you allow some truth to get in, but then you take so much wrong information and so much negative information that you push that in there too. So much so to the point where people start to become desensitized and it's like, oh man, there ain't none of these motherfuckers out here telling the truth. They gotta tell you what they're doing. It's always in your face. They're always gonna tell you what they're doing because that's how it works, right? It's up to you to have that discernment to differentiate, okay, this makes sense. This shit is too far fetched. This don't make no sense at all. This adds up with this. It's literally like the detectives, when they have the boards with all the pictures of the criminals on there, they got the little red string and they tying it, and all this shit matches up before they actually figure out what's going on. But again, that's just me, bro. With situations like this, something that people aren't known for doing, that's out of the norm. It just, for me, it just don't sit right with me, and it's fucked up, of course, because nobody should listen. That shit wrong, especially when it comes down to kids, man. They got their whole entire fucking lives ahead of them, man. So much potential. Again, just because this woman leaving you, or she doesn't want to be with you anymore, or whatever the case may be. Why is that the first thing that would come to somebody's mind? But especially in the state of Louisiana, look what Bobby Jindal did when he was in office. This motherfucker closed down majority of the mental health facilities. So what you expect?
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
I don't really think like it's the first thing come to their mind, but I do know like a lot of black women. It's been more black women than it has been black men trying to kill their kids and shit with this mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? But him doing that shit,
yeah,
bro,
bro.
I feel like that nigga. I personally, I feel like you're a whole ass nigga for that. Like if you was going through whatever you was going through, nigga, you could have just. You know what I'm saying? You could have handled that shit on your own, my nigga. Like you want to take yourself out, take yourself out. But you took out all 7 of your kids and their cousins. So you took out somebody else's child. You know what I'm saying? Just because that baby was there? Man, your bitch ass. You a hoe for that one, son. I don't give a fuck what you was going through. You
Ab-
ain't had to take them children life like that. Over
Absolutely not.
over some pussy? Excuse my language, but over that? Ain't no way, son. You stopping these children life because nigga, your weak ass done got dumped and now you don't know what to
Yeah.
do. You remember? That's fucking life,
And
I
we've
guess,
all
man.
dealt with heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? Like we've all dealt with it. I've dealt with heartbreak like so much so to the point where you feel like, God damn, your heart feel like that been about to fall out your chest. Like you
Bitch, I'm
really
going through
hurt
it right
about the
now,
shit.
trying to figure it the fuck out. But it is what it is.
Right. And it's life. And you know that eventually, you know what, man, shit gonna get better. You know, like that's if I'm truly someone who desires companionship. But there's a difference between a man who wants a wife and kids versus a man who wants to be a husband and a father. Right. Now, most people may hear that and think that no, it's the same thing. No, it's not. Because having a wife and kids is like it's like these trophies. It's like having trophies, right? But wanting and desire to be a husband and a father means that you want to have some type of there's some type of servitude that you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got some type of your protection, your provision, and all
Yeah,
hunting and gathering. All
that's
those
a fact.
instincts are coming up. This is what you want. Um, so I think that shit matters too. But a lot of guys, I think men are truly hurt a lot of times because we don't leave. Men don't really, man. Listen, we know from each one of us sitting right here talking. We know for a fact that your wife or girlfriend could be annoying. She can be whatever. She don't cook. She don't clean. Whatever. But you like that. I'm not just gonna walk out on her like that, bro. Yeah, she might. You might even step out and do a little something on the side. You feel me? But to
Yeah.
leave, you're not really
Nigga
gonna
ain't going over.
leave.
But
You know,
that's one of my.
you're
I
not
heard this
going
shit at
anywhere.
work. My coworker was like, he said he heard it from somewhere, I guess online. He was like, um, what do men really get out of a relationship? Like, what do you really get back from that relationship? Like, we don't like think about it. Like,
It
what
depends.
we give everything. Like, we giving you giving safety, you giving protection, you giving stability, you giving all that, you giving everything. What do you actually get back though?
It depends on the woman. It's not. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I seen a video, and it was a young lady. She pretty much broke it down. It's not what we get. It's more of how does she elevate life? You know what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
How does
Yes.
she take just what you got going on regularly amongst yourselves, and how does she elevate it to where it's even better than what it was before? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you want to say, well, what do I get back? Well, it's not. That's not what relationships are built on. Or I mean, and that's what Dean was referring to. You know what I'm saying? So far, a husband versus just wanting to be married. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a
Mhm.
different mentality to it. So it's deep. It goes it goes, but for the
It
most
does.
part, yeah, it's not just what do we get from being in relationships with women. It's more of how does this woman that we are pursuing, that we're courting, that we a part of our life. How do we get to elevate what we already what's already brewing? How do we get it to grow? Or it just stands.
That and I'll piggyback off what you saying, Jay. Is that I think sometimes too as men we have to know the difference, right? You have to know the difference between fun and lifetime. Right? You can be with
Mm-hmm.
someone who's fun in the moment versus someone you know that you can spend the rest of your life with, regardless of the fact. You know someone who you can give something to and she can multiply it times 1,000, and someone who's only around to take what you have because you may be up at the moment. But the minute you fall down, they, just like everybody else, they gone like the wind. You understand what I'm saying? So you have some women out here, man, that are really, literally, and I know this again from personal experience right now, currently, who make your life so easy that in your mind you think to yourself, even when you see another woman, you're like, oh, I bet she nah, I ain't about to play myself. I'm not even about to do myself like that and risk the loss. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is too. And when when it comes down to dating, I think that sometimes because as men, we're so captivated by the things we see, right? Damn, she bad. She pretty. She got body. She talk good. She do this. She got the,
Nigga
you
say
know,
she talk good.
she got the, seriously, like you talk good. You have some women, bro, that are so like the way they speak to you and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like in ways that it just like it does nothing more. It pulls you in constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
But
be like Jay ass around this bitch buying houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cars, all you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
All 7 of his baby mamas got brand new cars and shit. I'm dirty. Nigga, don't look
Who?
around. I'm talking about you, nigga.
I ain't got. I ain't got. Hey,
Talking
look, I
about
ain't got
you,
7
nigga.
baby mamas, Jack. No sir.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He's like, bro, don't
I
put that
couldn't
on
do
me
that,
like
my
that.
nigga.
Start shit not claiming your kids, nigga. I told you about that shit. When we was at Bragg,
Bro,
I
I
told you
already
about that
told you.
shit.
I claimed you, bro. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying? Yeah.
yeah, you bitch, you got that one, boy. Fuck you, boy. Just make sure you give me my
Nah.
1,500 on that tax return, bitch. You gonna try to carry me
I
as a
got you,
dependent?
bitch. I got
Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Fuck is wrong with you? Give me my 1,500.
you.
Yeah.
I got you. Soon as I finish filing these taxes, bro, I got you.
Nah, bro, but
Yeah,
But nah.
man.
relationships shouldn't make you get to the point where nigga be like, all right, I'm net fucking heartbroken that I'm about to take. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take my kids out, nigga. It don't never get that fucking deep for me, bro. And I go through a lot of shit. Like for me, like right now, fucking since we unplugged about it, y'all my brothers, I guess I could tell y'all for nigga going through some shit with my daughter mom. You know what I'm saying? And like we cool, but we not together. You know what I'm saying? Like we went through our shit or whatever, and now it's to a point where, like you were saying, Dean, like you meet a good woman. Like she's genuinely a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got nothing bad to say about her. Everything that happened in our relationship was based off of me and my mental health. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know going through my shit with my mental health and shit like that. So it caused it fucked the foundation up. It shattered that foundation. You feel me? So when you growing as a man, bro, and you realize like you try to fix it and that shit don't work, and that's your family, like some shit you put your blood, your sweat, your tears, your time, you know what I'm saying? You put everything into that shit and it don't work. So you be like, damn. You start as a man, you start like tearing yourself apart before you really start to learn how to heal for real. You feel me? So when we broke up, it's like she moved a certain way when we broke up. She said some things that took a nigga out. You hear me? But I don't think to the point where I never get to the point where it's like, you know what? I need to hurt her and these kids behind some shit that we had going on as adults. You see what I'm saying? If it don't work, it just don't fucking work, son. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it'll come back later on down the line or whatever the fuck it is, but it would never get to a point where a nigga just say, fucking, I'm about to crash out and if I can't have her, nobody can. So let me go ahead and take her and my kids out. Y'all ever hear me talking like that, nigga, y'all need to go ahead and fly to Dallas and smack the shit out of me immediately.
I
You
definitely
understand? Like,
would.
man, you ain't even gotta don't even let me know you coming, nigga. Just smack the fuck out of me as soon as you hear it. But it's like that, dog. Like some niggas just feel like when you dealing with certain women, bro, they be in these relationships so long, like niggas like tap out of reality. Like it's other women out here you can go find. You can go get another relationship, but you can't make that particular child. You know what I'm saying? You taking away something that you can make another child, but these wasn't no infants, nigga. These kids was what 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, some shit like that. Like I think the oldest was like 12,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
you smashing it, you just knocking these kids off because some pussy walked out your life. Ain't no way, son. That shit
It's
hurt my heart when I watched that
it's
video.
more to it, Jay. It's more to the story than just that. You know what I'm saying?
I
There
don't give a fuck what
like
it is, son.
no. I'm not saying it's fake. But what I'm saying is there's more to the story as to why he like Dean said, everybody handle that shit differently. You know,
That is a fact. That's a fact.
some
That's a
people
fact.
they could allow somebody to walk out their life and they might just take a step, move forward, and then you got some people like you said, a fucking whole heart hurt. You know what I'm saying? And they don't
Yeah,
know how
don't know how to move.
they want that person to hurt like they hurt. So they go to
Mm.
the you know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, every situation is different when it comes to that, especially when it comes to people separate. He probably was give nigga, I got these 7 kids, that's seven fucking cases of child support.
Child
You know what I'm
support.
saying? He like I'm not. We not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like I said, people that sit like, and that's the thing. People start thinking of when they start going separation and this,
the
that, and the
extreme.
other. People start stressing. People start, and then wheels start turning too much, and they motherfucker drive themselves crazy and have
Yeah.
them out here knocking off like this fucking Call of Duty just because in their mind they didn't conjure so much shit that they like, nigga, it's go time. Prime example, one of my partners, he wasn't even married to this joint. It was just his chick, you know what I'm saying, his main chick. Uh, they was living together. Some shit. They separated, mind you, they were separated for like 3, 4. They kind of reconciled, but but I mean, he was doing his thing. I don't know what she was doing, but they kind of reconcile. They do. They go out, have a good time, and then they have an argument. Nigga, file a restraining order. This man lose a bunch of shit that he cared for. I mean, he wound up having to move out the whole nine. He didn't spaz, but it was damn bitch. You didn't have to go file a restraining order on me. You know what I'm saying? Like now that's public.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Even though that ain't the because he wound up having to go to court on that to try to rescind the restraining order, and the judge heard his case out and everything, and she rescinded the restraining. She just canceled. She was like, "Oh, based upon your actions and how everything has moved after you filed that restraining order, you it sounds like a frivolous fucking act." So
She did it as a
like I said,
weapon. She used that shit as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. And women have
yeah.
that opportunity to do those types of things, which will cause a man to go. But like I said, it hurt him to have to go through everything that he had to go through behind getting this restraining order slapped on him by someone he thought was solid and wasn't gonna do nothing crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it hurt him, but he didn't he just was like, damn, I can't believe she did this shit. You know what I'm saying? He took it on the chin and rolled the fucking waves. But that's the type of shit right there that'll have a motherfucker. You
So
know,
let me ask you this question. So
Yeah.
how do you niggas deal with breakups? How do you like y'all ever got into a relationship where that shit hit different? Like this woman was your one, and then she went left, and then y'all broke up, and that shit hit you hard, nigga. I'm talking about on the couch, balled up, watching
I ain't
Sports
never
Center,
been on the
nigga,
couch.
for
I ain't
14
never
hours
been
a
on the
day,
couch
bitch.
balled up. Nah, I ain't never
Huh?
been on the couch balled up. But I tell you,
Nah.
so I back in back in the day, I had a
Back
chick.
in 1964.
Whenever it was right after your mama. Um,
Bitch, she gonna hit us. She gonna hit us, and I'm ratting, motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm telling. I'm ratting. Yeah, bitch, I got evidence now, motherfucker. I'm telling. I told you, I'm ratting. It's on site.
cool was everything I felt I needed being my someone I thought that I could grow old nigga forever. You know what I'm saying? Uh, lo and behold, one day my partner come to me, my best, like my brother. He come to me and he like, "Hey dog, I got something to tell you." And he's like, "But I can't tell you just yet." I was, all right. So like a couple of days later, Shorty come to me and she break down. Well, she come to me and it's weird. So I'm like her energy off. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, whatever it is, let's just get to it. Say what's on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, she wind up uh she wind up some dude on the job wind up talking to her same day he go ahead slap. She don't tell me, she tell my and you better say something because I'm
Immediately, bitch.
yeah, but he
All
like I
right.
said, he let know that there was something that was coming my way, but he didn't tell me exactly. So when she finally came and told me this, like yeah, but at the same time, I was, bitch, how you allow another nigga to get in your?
She was already gone.
I
Had to
said,
be.
I,
Had to be. Had to
hey,
be. You had to be
but
already
but
gone, son.
but like she resented the decision. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to live, it, but it was just like damn. It's like I trust you. I'm thinking like we gonna be something. like I said, we're gonna be, but that wasn't. So like I said, I just took that shit on there. I said hurt for a little bit, but I was like, fuck it. We still like I still dealt with her probably for like another 3, 4. Something happened. I think I moved or something like that, and we just went our separate ways. But
That's what
like
happened.
even after that, like a few months after I left, she had hit me and was like, "Oh, I got to I'm talking to
I'm
someone,
pregnant.
but I don't." No, hell nah. Nah.
I'm pregnant.
Took her to the hit man earlier. Before that, nigga, nope. Nah, too early, bruh. I was too young. I wasn't ready for that.
I know
But
7 foot over here. I know this nigga got his heart broke a couple times. Can't tell me. This nigga here. This nigga
who
D.
For
Dean?
me,
Oh yeah, this nigga here, boy.
dude,
That was the
let me tell you,
playboy of the hood, son. Dean was
I
always
was
Yeah,
tall, nigga. Yeah,
smooth
boy.
operator.
Dean always
smooth
had him on,
operator,
boy.
bro. I had a,
He was a drum
I,
major and everything with his funk ass.
Oh
man, I
yeah,
remember,
Dean
Yeah.
was
bro. I
out there
remember,
slaying.
Yeah, Dean was the drum
man,
major of the band, you know what I'm saying? The
man.
tallest nigga in the fucking school. Your nigga.
I
Yeah,
remember
but
coaches used to tell me playing ball and shit, playing basketball. He used to always tell me, they used to say, "Boy, you should have played baseball." I say, "Why?" They say, "Because you need a catcher's mitt for all the motherfucking shit that we see get thrown at you."
boy.
And it's cool, but I tell you this though, bro. As a man, I'll be honest, bro. I can still count on 1.5 hands how many women I've been with in my life, and that's facts. That's true. A lot of cats, a lot of people I know think that, but I've always been really selective. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's because I've really young. I got into biology really early, so I started to see shit that people our age, at the time wasn't seeing as a teenager. I was like, God damn, man, you can get this, you can get that. So I was always scared of the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I really was. But man, I ain't gonna lie, I had my heart broke before, man. I'm talking about, bro. I remember, I think it was one of the ones that broke me the fucking most, and it was because all the shit that led up to it. And and after this, I've dated and I was a little sad. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I even pretended to like some chicks that I cried, but I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? I remember on the phone with a chick, I
You said you
face straight as a
cried?
motherfucker.
You-
I was like, man, I can't believe you doing this to me. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm so happy you get the fuck, man, please. So I'm trying to make it seem as though I'm sad, but I'm really not. I did, man. This chick that I was dating. Um, back in, I think it was like 2008, 2007, 2008. I got her name tatted on me and everything, bro. Still
mm.
had that shit to this day.
I got
No,
one of
it's
those,
on this
nigga.
side.
I got one of
It's
those.
on this
Don't trip.
side. The crazy part was, bro, I'm talking about, this was like the first time, and I had dated you before this, but this was like the first time that I ever like was super close with somebody like that. Yeah, bro, dated for a while. I'm talking about, so I was in it, boy. I'm talking about, it was in the hospital on her deathbed. I lost my job, blew the radiator on my motherfucking Mitsubishi. I remember I had a white Mitsubishi line. It was like a 2000. I was in love with that car in Houston, going down 45 every fucking day, going back and forth to Herman Memorial Hospital. Blew my radiator out. And then after that, when she got out the hospital, had to be in there for 2 weeks. I remember because I had my own apartment. I was staying on the north side, close to FM 1960. Yeah, bro, she got out. You know what I'm saying? Cheated, and how I know she did
Off the
was
deathbed, bitch?
off
She
the
cheated off
deathbed.
the
It, I
deathbed,
I
bitch?
I guess she said, "Fuck it." I
You should
almost
have
died,
unplugged the
so
hoe. Black Men
man,
Unplugged, nigga. Should have snatched that
listen,
hoe up
I should have,
out.
Black women
I should
unplugged.
have.
Got her up
Black
out of
woman
there, son.
unplugged,
Fuck is you talking about?
but
What?
I knew she did because of this. It was so much, bro, that led up to it, and I was just taking that shit, taking that shit, taking that shit. Hey, I got kind of real because of that. I remember going to the bathroom one day. We was laying in bed together. I remember getting up, going to the bathroom. Bitch, I'm on fire. You understand what I'm saying? I'm serious. I ain't scared to talk. It's curable. I can show my mind chart now. I'm clean as a fucking whistle, so I
Boy,
ain't
you
tripping.
niggas be wildin', boy. Put your hand
So,
down, boy. Put
so
your hand
we
down.
just being honest.
You niggas be
So listen.
wildin'.
So
Hey nigga,
we went to the
I know that
doctor,
feeling.
and bro, I'm telling you, we in that bitch. So I'm asking the nurse, I say, well, do you know how long it's gonna take before the doctor comes in? So the nurse was like, well, I don't know why you waiting. I don't know why you worried about how long it's gonna take for the doctor to get here because y'all here because of you anyways. And I'm thinking to myself in my mind, like, we here
Facts.
because of me. But
Facts.
and I looked over at her, she ain't say nothing. She just sitting there. face straight ahead. I'm like, damn, this bitch ain't even gonna defend me and say, no, it's my fault. You know, it is what it is, because she already had tried to play crazy. We laying in the bed, I'm looking, I'm leaking and shit, and she like, oh, I don't, why, what's wrong? What's going on? And I'm like, damn, this bitch is a great actor. Like, she's really good at this.
Nigga,
And
boy, you almost killed me, boy.
listen,
Boy,
I got
you
that
almost
shot in the
fucking killed me,
shoulder.
boy.
I think gave me that
What?
shot in the shoulder. I think it was my arm or my shoulder. And then I had to throw them 2 pills back. After that, bro, I was finding all kind of shit, bro. She got pictures in her camera with her and her friends, all of them naked. Then I'm finding out other shit. She talking to this person, and I was taking all that shit on the chin. And I kept thinking to
Damn.
myself, why the fuck am I got all this other opportunity, but I got this thing in my mind again, growing
Attachment.
up, just my mom. You got no men around, so you think
Mm-hmm.
that you supposed to be the white knight. You supposed to fall on one knee and you
Yep.
just be with this,
Yep.
and all
That's
this
me
different
right there.
shit. And eventually, I forget what happened. I just got fed up and I said, you know what, man, fuck this. I'm leaving it alone. It was one night I called her because she had went off to college. And I call her and I'm like, man, I'm after that shit happened, I'm paranoid. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking I'm itching and I'm burning. I'm thinking something wrong with me again because I went to the doctor and they telling me, no, you good, you fine, you don't have anything. But I'm paranoid after this, messing with this bitch, right? And dude, bro, I ain't gonna lie, my feelings hurt. I feel like I'm about to cry, my voice shake, I'm talking to her, and all of a sudden I hear her friends start laughing in the background. She got me on speakerphone.
Mm.
Her and her friend laughing at me. And I'm like, damn, this bitch laughing at me, knowing what she did, knowing how she fucked up with me. She did this and did that,
They go
played on me.
CNN. Nardine done
I
killed her
found
and
no, fuck no, boy. I ain't killing nobody.
Nardine done clicked out and killed her, the whole family.
No,
Everybody gotta go.
nah, bitch. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. It did. It hurt me. I cried about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I did. And I stayed by myself, I think, for about 2 years. I
Scared the
think
shit out your ass.
yeah. No, it wasn't that, bro. I just
You
got
was
to the
hurt.
point where I'm like, it wasn't just hurt, but it's just you looking at some of these brothers and it's like, dog, it ain't even worth the time. It ain't worth the headache. Like talking to some of them, and it wasn't worth it at the time. And then of course, when I moved back home to New Orleans, back in like 2008, 2009, I got active. You know what I'm saying?
And you
Once I
got
hit that casino, I had a listen, I had a bitch tell my mama when she saw me walk into like the little break room, she thought she saw an angel walk. She saw a light behind my head. I said, "What the fuck wrong
Dean,
with you?"
you hear this
She,
nigga? Casanova ass nigga.
listen. I swear,
The fucking
I put my right
Casanova.
hand up, and I had my little fun. You feel what I'm saying? Until I met, of course, my current. You know what I'm saying? Got my 2 kids and things like that, and I've had other instances and things like that when I was with somebody, and then this person talking to me, telling me, oh yeah, they taking time to themselves. They're gonna be by themselves for 2 years and all this shit. And come to find out, somebody tell me that they talking to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because women play the same games. They just better at that. They are. They're very good at that shit because here's why. If you a side dude to a chick, you ain't gonna open your mouth and say nothing. You don't care. You getting the benefits without having to take care of anything. You don't, a man, you won't care. I don't give a damn. Yeah. This bitch popping me off when I want. She let me, I'm digging in her whenever I want. I ain't really got to take her out. I ain't really got to buy all this. Her man doing it. You don't care. A woman having a side chick is different. Or once them feelings start coming, oh yeah, you wrap it up. Yo,
It's
it's
over
over
for you,
for you.
bitch. We
She
together,
about to
bitch.
tell we
Listen,
together.
you
She
got
about
a
to tell
whole nother
everybody.
family over there. The fuck is you talking about,
You,
nigga?
you got a whole nother one.
The
So
fuck is you talking about?
in a sense, it's easier for women because most dudes, they don't care. They're not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They really not gonna talk about it. Even if the dude find out, most of the time, probably come ask him, probably be like, I don't know what you talking about, bro. You gotta talk to her. Don't come talk to me. I have no clue. All in all, yeah, I had my heart broke. It fucked me up. But I tell you one thing, after that first one, I learned how to play the game after that. Oh
Boy, y'all
yeah,
some
what?
hot dick ass niggas, boy. I'm
Oh
30
yeah, I
years
learned how to
old,
play
boy.
the game after that.
I ain't
Uh,
never got burnt. I ain't never been itching, none of that shit. But hold on,
but
let me knock on
you know what
wood
I'm
fucking around with
saying?
y'all
But
niggas, boy. They say the
I
company
done
you keep.
made women I done made motherfuckers think I was heartbroken. Oh yeah, I was good. I was good at that. I'm talking about crying and everything. Voice notes,
This
hey,
bitch
why
still
would you
been say
do me
voice
this,
notes.
man? Oh, I'm
But
not hurt.
but what's
No,
the
you,
point of all that though?
huh?
What's the point of all
Because
that? You ain't want it in the first place.
because
Why you doing all the
no,
voice notes and shit?
it's not that. It's not that. I won't say that. It's not that I didn't want this person in the first place. But the thing is this: when you think you playing with me, I'm gonna show you. You're
Oh,
not
so you
that.
just
You
petty.
think you're great
You
at
just
it.
petty.
I'm man. That's my
You
middle
just petty.
name, boy. You
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
middle
petty.
name, man. Hey,
you just wanted to get your
man,
lick back right quick. Look, since
I'm
you
getting
want to
my
play with
lick
me, I'm gonna
back.
play with you.
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't
how
got
much
time
a
to
car
do all that
note
stupid
is?
ass shit.
How much a car note is? Oh man, yeah, I hit my Navy Federal. I don't look, see, I take a screenshot. I don't put a scheduled payment to send and cancel all that shit after I done sent you that voice, that fucking screenshot. You crazy. I ain't give you nothing. Man, you crazy. You out your fucking mind. Stupid. You play with me, I'm gonna play with you. It's easy.
You a
It's
petty
easy.
ass nigga, dog. You a
Man,
petty ass nigga,
bitch, I
boy.
will have you thinking I'm staying in Zamunda. I'm right
That
around the
bitch says
corner.
Zamunda.
Man, n- now with all the resources that I have, oh, I'm very good at this. I can make you think that I'm
I'm
living
very good at this
in a
shit.
shack. I'm very good at this because you're not gonna play with me, and that's
Bullshit.
why I say I ain't got no. I'm about to kill no. No, indeed, no, man. But I do understand that some people don't have that mental capacity that we do. Some people don't have the ability to say this is net. This is. I'm not going to do this because I know that there's an entire world open up. And here's the reason why. Certain people, when you imagine a life, you find somebody, like you say, you think that's your best friend. You think that's somebody that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. This you imagine everything, even whether it be your career, you get gaining money, you buying a home, buying a new car, having children, whatever the case may be, you imagine all this stuff with this person. And when something goes wrong, all that shit, imagine all that collapsing and shattering right then and there. And
Went through
some
that.
people just aren't capable. And this is why I always tell folks, even as a mentor, you know what I'm saying? Because I mentor some folks. So even as a mentor, I tell people all the time, both women and men, it is very important to know who you're dealing with. Not only is it very important to know who you're dealing with, it is very important that you don't play with people's emotions and their feelings. Don't do that. Don't be me, right? Because I'm not crazy. I
That
know who
bitch
I
said,
can do
"Don't
it
be
to and who
me."
I can't. Don't be me. Be petty. Cause I am. I'm gonna be petty. You play with me, I'm gonna play with you. It's all good. We just gonna be two playing motherfuckers. What's the movie? Two can play that game?
That's the stupidest shit.
Two can play that game. You
Like, get
feel
the
me?
fuck
But
out of here. Do
no, it's not.
what?
Well, a
Anyway,
lot of
you leave it
they
any
got
fucking way.
they got a lot of free time. Work for
You
myself.
got too much. I
Nah,
can't
but
do it, bro.
now, of course, now I wouldn't do something like that. We're talking about something that happened years ago. But now, would I do something like that? No, I wouldn't waste my time. You're just not gonna hear from me. You're not gonna hear from me at all. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, you playing games, and I'm cutting it off. It is what it is. I'm not. I don't have time for that foolishness and stupidity. But yeah, you called me about a good 3, 4 years ago. Oh man, what? Man, I'm in a. Listen, I'm on set in a hospital bed with a little plastic piece in my nose and everything. Just a little monitor in the background. Beep, beep.
Oh, you was all the way in.
Man,
He
I was
said,
all the way
"Fuck
in,
it."
bro.
That's
But it is. But yeah, man, most people they don't. Some folks they don't. And again, when we talk about black men, we think that mental health, getting mental, help with our mental health is taboo. I don't want to sit down and talk to nobody. Nobody. Man, sometimes just sitting down, bro, and having a conversation, that shit will help you.
What?
Hell, getting a journal and writing things
Therapy.
down will help you. Therapy is a good
Therapy
thing.
is a fucking speaking from somebody that's dealing with mental health. We all deal with mental health, all three of us. And so we all know what that feeling is. And then when you really gotta sit down and face that shit. And I think for me, personally, I really feel like a lot of men in our age group, or a lot of black men, period, or our culture, period, like you said, it's taboo to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's taboo to be healthy, but it's praised to be out your body, to be a crash out, to be, you know what I'm saying, to be unequipped. And when
Mm,
you really go to sit down with somebody, bro, that can help you slow your mind down and break down certain shit, bro, and help you understand certain things, it really can change your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And I know that
absolutely.
because I'm going through it right now. And like where I am right now, bro, is like light years from where I was just 2 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all remember them calls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm having them, like you get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where your mind is moving, like life and your mind is moving way too fast for you. You feel me? And as a man, you like shit, bro. I can't can't really say this shit out loud. Cause if I say it out loud, now I'm a weak ass nigga. You feel me?
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Now, as a man, like somebody you the head of the household, you supposed to be leading your family, but your vision fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like the compass that you supposed to have, it ain't right. You missing vital fucking pieces, right? So when you start to move through life, bro, you start to go through life. Now you got what's going on in your head, what's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Because what's in your head is not translating into life. So that's one of the frustrations, right? That make you get into this mode where it's like, man, fuck, I can't tell no fucking body what the fuck I'm going through because this shit is on me. Like it's my decisions. Well, fuck, maybe I'm making the wrong moves or maybe I'm doing shit. So when I used to throw I used to throw myself into projects. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get my snow cone stand. Like I own a snow cone stand outright. You know what I'm saying? Something that can make me $100,000 a year or some shit like that. I own it. But I did that shit. It's a brilliant thought. You know what I'm saying? It's a good business to have because it's like a recession proof type shit. Like even it's gonna always be hot. Niggas gonna always want something cold to snack on when it's hot. You know what I'm saying? So you good.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to throw myself into that shit, bro, trying to mask what the fuck I was going through. You feel me? So you sitting there saying like it's just a hard ass thing, bro. Like it's not something that's easy to do because if you admit that shit, then you admitting that you got cracks in your fucking armor. I
Yeah,
don't know
but
about
that's
if I
okay
sound,
though.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know about if I sound like I'm tripping, but if you admit something is wrong with you as the man, as the head of the household, then that means the security of everything around you is out of whack. That's how I think. You see what I'm saying? So I used to go into overdrive, my nigga. I used to go into like overdrive. Ex Bruce, bro. Like like I used to go into this thing where I used to just do shit. Like I start planning. I start planning for the worst
Mm.
for no fucking
Yeah.
reason. All because I felt like I couldn't express what the fuck I really was going through with your emotions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to my last relationship with my daughter mom, like I said, she's a good woman, but she all the qualities, right? But mentally, I wasn't prepared for that situation because I wasn't mentally ready to say I'm not okay, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the hardest thing. But when you go to therapy, you bring therapy into the situation and you find the right therapist, you find the right person that you can sit down and really express that shit and they pull that shit out of you, make you that comfortable to where you can like let that shit go and then help you game plan around that, bro. That should have saved your life, bro. That should have
Yeah.
saved your life, man. What's up,
I
Jay?
think that
Oh,
no, go ahead.
what's up, dog? You over there
Go
quiet,
ahead,
bro?
Dan. You know,
Oh no.
just I'm
Yeah. But I think that y'all should check out this spiritual book by Ethan Walker. It's called Death to the Ego. And I think most men, especially black men, uh, that's something that we necessarily need to realize because in the era that we grew up in, it was always pound your fist on the concrete, keep that shit, hold that stuff in, don't talk to nobody about it. You don't want to look weak. You don't want to seem vulnerable. You don't want to seem this, that, and the third, blah, 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 whatever. However, that's not the case. In order to be better, one must recognize something is wrong in the first place, right? So in order for you to be better, you have to recognize and understand that something is wrong with you. And it doesn't make you weak to recognize that you have a problem. It makes you weak when you recognize you don't have that problem and you refuse to fix it, right? Because you think that for some reason, if you fix it, you're going to be less of a man. When in fact, what that does is it makes you more powerful as a man because you understand more of yourself than anything else. And understanding oneself is very, very, very important, bro, in life. It really is. And in order for you to be the man that you desire to be for yourself, because just like we were talking about on the phone the other day, right? Remember when I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, especially those of us who didn't have real male figures around, we trying to look at every example around us to figure out should I be more like him? Should I be more like him? Should I be more like this one, more like that one? And I speak for myself when I say, man, wait, hold up. Why am I trying to be like anybody else except the person that I desire to be for myself? And I created that. I say, this is the type of man I want to be. I want to make sure I walk like this, talk like this, I'm making this amount of money. I'm so comfortable I want to make money so that and have enough of it so I don't have to worry about it. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to have $400 billion, right? Not that so happens come to me, then fine. That's the fate. I accept it. It is what it is, right? However, I had to say these are the things that I want, and I had to walk and talk and act like that every single day until all those habits became mine,
Mm-hmm.
right? Until that personality of that man that I desired to be became mine, you know. And again, it's just the understanding of it all. It's just to know, yeah, bro, something is not right. So you may need help. You may be able to get that help from your peers. You may be able to sit down with me and Jay and have a conversation with us. And we may tell you something that's going to immediately click in your mind and have you like, damn, bro, I didn't think about it that way.
Man, that
Right?
dude, man, that boy that saved my life so many times, bro. I just want to tell you,
You
like,
feel
you
what I'm
just
saying?
just having somebody, and not just him. It's a few. I got a few people I can attest that to. But Jay was with me when I was going through that shit so bad, son. Like I was moving so fast, like shit was just it was a blur for real. I wasn't paying attention to shit. I wasn't like it was just, bro. I had these extreme ass highs. Like you be high for days, you know what I'm saying? Like you be in a fire ass mood, you just moving full of energy. And then out of nowhere, bro, you hit a brick wall, boy, you just straight to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? To the middle of the earth, nigga. All you want to do is just be inside. You're isolating yourself and all that shit, you hear me? So having somebody you can turn to like that, bro, is a fire thing to have. You know what I'm saying? Because
Absolutely.
if not, your thoughts can get loud, you hear me? Your thoughts can get real loud. But that was what's up, G?
Absolutely.
Nah, y'all touched on a lot. Like mental health, especially like being said, coming up, it was always suppress it, hold it in. I think now mental health is, I think more people are seeking mental health, um, especially men. Like I know a lot of men who actually have to talking to some that's helping them whatever it is that they got going on in their minds and their heads trying to work things out. Where so I grew up around a bunch of older. My dad always had me, so I like his friends. I've always been around his friends and people older than that. So I've always sat and listened to them. And like I said, a lot of them dudes can talk to a psychiatrist. They can't do nothing for me. They can't help me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just you could say it's the bravado, but I feel like it's more of a cultural thing for us because I feel like in like with in uh you would have women who would look down on men, seek help. Um, because like I said, you have a lot of older men don't like going to the hospital for no reason. Like my grandpa, this nigga, he had and he didn't go to the hospital. It got extremely bad. You know what I'm saying? Like he was against going to the hospital for anything, no matter what it was.
Old
You know,
people.
yeah, nigga, goddamn whole piggy be hanging off by I just duct taped it and it in the background. You understand? Like that's just
That's how they was
ego,
raised, bro. Yeah.
ego. But yeah, but it's like I said, it was a cultural thing because you would have women look down on men if did go seek some help. Like, oh, that nigga's like you said, they look at him. Oh, he's soft. He can't handle. He can't
The
handle his
the
own
pressure.
thoughts. He's got to
Mhm.
talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I say it's a lot in the culture, uh, and other cultures as well. There's only a few cultures out there that encourage their men to step or help in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely one of those things. I feel like it's getting better within our culture. I mean, there's still a lot that needs to be a lot of healing that needs to be done within the culture for men. But
Mhm.
overall, I see things getting better so far as that aspect of people stepping out and doing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause some of these others, my dad's, they was against colon cancer, but when they partners started getting colon cancer and started dying from colon cancer, slowly but surely, you start handling talking about, oh man, I got to go to the doctor and get my
Oh, it's
prostate
my
checked. You know
when
what
they
I'm
talking
saying?
about going getting that finger in their booty.
Prostate, yeah, getting that finger in their booty. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what
Them
it
niggas
is,
ain't
bro.
want
You
to
know
do
what I'm
that
saying?
shit, boy. Them niggas
They didn't
waited.
want to,
They
but
waited,
now they,
boy.
like I said, bro,
Them
you
niggas
start
said,
seeing
I'm gonna
certain
get
shit
it, I'm gonna get
happening.
it.
They like,
Yeah.
yeah, all right, I go to the doctor.
I
Yeah, I mean,
read.
it
Fuck
is
this.
what it
I ain't
is.
doing it.
It is what it is, bro. You got if it's something that you know is happening to people around you that have been doing the same thing you've been doing,
You
same
gonna die
places, same
today.
everything, that making like, hey man, I'm trying to live a little bit longer. Maybe I need to go check, go to the doctor and get checked up once a year just to make sure, twice a year, just to make sure everything's good
So
and
you
I ain't got no
saying that
issues.
you ain't got your shit checked?
Yeah, I had my
45,
colon
player.
check.
You said what, D?
For 45, you gotta be 45. I
Shit,
thought it
I
was
didn't have
I
my
45.
thought it
colon
was
check.
35.
I think
Nah,
my doctor told me
it's
45.
it depends on who you talk to, but I've been to the
Talk to
VA to have
yeah.
my colon check. Yeah,
But that's I guess that's another thing that ties into mental health too. Like niggas don't want to admit that they gotta go still get that shit checked, bro.
man, they
Like
Put your ass to
Yeah,
sleep,
you ain't
push
but
gotta
you
worry
on
niggas,
your
about that.
butt,
but
and
the
that's it.
mind frame though. I'm talking about the mind frame. The mind frame
No,
is,
I get.
man, that's some gay ass shit, man. Ain't nobody play with my booty. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but your health is on the line. What's the decision
Yeah,
you making?
Yeah, but by then,
exactly. You gotta get it done, bro. I go once a year. I get my blood drawn. I get checked for
mm-hmm.
every single thing. Um, Everything, everything. I just
Yes,
went
sir.
a month, last month. No, I went at the beginning of this month. I'm lying. I went at the beginning of this month and I had my blood test, everything done. I had them check
Okay.
everything, bro. And I'm talking about my doctor. She thorough too. She be all up under here, like squeezing my ankles, pressing in my stomach, hard as a motherfucker. God
Uh
damn,
huh.
what you doing?
His
You know?
nasty
And
ass, he over there, a freak ass
nah,
boy.
this motherfucker, everything. It's I don't think I won't go to the doctor to get my stomach pressed,
This
bro.
thing
But yeah,
here.
she's very, very good and thorough, bro. And one
This
thing
ain't
I'll
no
say about it,
dominatrix, nigga. He stepping
at
back,
all, bro.
nigga.
Like this, nah, bro. You need to. I'm a fly to Dallas. We gonna go to what's the spot called?
Talking about they love me long time. We can go to love me
Yeah,
long time.
yeah. I'm gonna take you over there because
You got
I
me
see you got a
fucked
lot
up.
of pressure
I
built
just
up,
told
bro.
you. I'm 38 years old, nigga. I ain't never had nothing. Yeah, I ain't got that much pressure built up, nigga. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Say, yo, but
That
look,
boy got
Yeah.
that pressure
you
built
know
up.
who clicked me into like really talk thinking about my mental health was Charlamagne the God, bro. I can really say that. And I don't really give like celebrities a whole lot of credit because you know that some of that shit be fake. And you get paid to say a lot of shit. But
Yeah.
he's serious about that, like that mental health shit. Like that shit like something real for him. And when you start reading and the shit that the resources and the type of shit that he's creating to start getting black men to open up about their mental health, son, that shit really work. And they come out in a cool ass way. You know what I'm saying? Like he had these panels and shit of educated black men that help you. You know what I'm saying? Like these are doctors and therapists and shit like that you in a room full of niggas that's like you. So you asking questions to get through certain things. You know what I'm saying? And if you really tap into what they got going on, then you start to learn, and then you have people like y'all that you can bounce shit off of, bounce ideas. Y'all, you know, if I'm moving too fast, you niggas will tell me, be like, look, hold on. I feel you. That shit sound cool, but look,
Yeah.
you're moving too fast. Slow that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
And
And it's vice versa. Like when y'all going through shit, y'all come holler at me, we have conversations about what's up, and having that can be a lifeline, and not everybody had it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
we got to try to figure out how to keep pushing the narrative, saying of growth. You know what I'm saying? Pushing the
Yeah.
narrative of cleansing your mind, bro, and cleansing that shit to the point where you can control your thoughts a little bit more every day. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You ain't gonna be all the way perfect you know what I'm saying? But
It's
understanding,
important,
bro,
bro.
it is like you gotta get it to stop leaning on your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? Tap into what God got for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And really start paying attention to what God is trying to put in front of you. And then you start moving.
Mm.
You feel me?
And these type of spaces are important too. You know,
Most definitely. That's why
it
we
really
creating this,
is.
bro. And then we creating it
Yeah.
from the mud. We creating it to where we can have these conversations and grow our channel, grow, you know what I'm saying, grow our following. Like we gotta start going live, man. We need people to tap in, you know what I'm saying, like, share, subscribe. Every time y'all see us come out, you know what I'm saying, we pop out with new episodes. You know, we behind right now, but we about to catch up on that and we gonna keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight it was one of them conversations, brother. That's how I want that shit to be. How that shit flow. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I hope people really get something just out of us. This how we talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? And when we start going on these live shows, we want them to tap in so we can have them questions and we can have that back and forth with the people that support us. You know what I'm saying? So we can try to build this, bro. For real, for real. But bro, I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all's phone, guy. And this is
Yeah.
another
Absolutely.
episode. You know what I'm saying? So what this was, 5, right? Episode 5,
Yeah.
bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say this too, bro. I think that what we're doing is very important. Because we all have some type of inherent bias when it comes down to certain things, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, so like you say with Charlamagne the God, like being in a room with somebody who may be a therapist or somebody who may be a mentor or someone who can help you and you feel comfortable with sit down and having a conversation with them and talking, right? We
Mm-hmm.
all have some type of inherent bias when it comes down to that. You're more comfortable sitting across from somebody that looks like you talking versus somebody who doesn't because you think that certain people judge you a certain type of way and certain folks understand where you're coming from, for, specific reasons. Like I
Mm-hmm.
may not connect with say for instance, a white dude who from the valley the same way that I will probably connect with somebody who's from Compton. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like because we kind of grew up we had similar upbringings, even though if we're on different levels now, we still had similar upbringings. So now, we can kind of relate on that. Or even with doctors, right? I love the fact that she's black, and I like that she tell me how it is. Like she's not scared to have a conversation, and she's not scared to um check me when I'm not supposed to be doing, I'm eating something. I said I wasn't going to eat, or something she told me to stay away from. She's not afraid, and I'm not afraid to tell her the truth. And I believe that what we're doing, I think that a lot of people need this. They may not want to come out and say it, but I think there's an audience for it that, many, especially when it comes down to black men or all men in general, because I think you'll be surprised at how many different types of men may watch something like this and, want to sit down and listen to like real conversations about different things. So I think things like this is very important. I think there is an audience for us to tap in, and I think things are going to continue to grow. You see the numbers. The numbers keep climbing every time, every new episode, every time you
Mm-hmm.
post something new, every reel, the numbers keep climbing. And it should just, I think it shows us that, yeah, there is an audience for something like this. People who want to hear a real, genuine conversation instead of the same old shit that's talked about all the damn time, you know?
Yeah. Well, fellas, I appreciate you. Any last words, J-Dub? You got any last words for the people, bro?
Patience is patience is what's keeping me semi, especially on the job. Like it's an
They all heard it. Patience. Calm your ass down. I'll let y'all,
Patience is
man.
a virtue.